How's it going, guys? It's Unforeseen Returns here, back at it again with all the mods 10 to the sky. We've done a few things off camera. We updated this to be flax for string. We started to make some of the vibranium that we've now moved into vibranium. The gears are looking all good. Modern industrialization is at a halt currently because we are trying to get antimony right now, and we're having a lot of trouble getting it. Everything but antimony is getting tossed, but we haven't gotten a single one yet. So we're a little concerned here that we're not able to get this going in the way that we needed to. We're kind of landlocked on modern industrialization until we get antimony. So we're going to work towards the bees today, the productive bees, so that when we're ready, we can get an antimony bee. Actually, we probably could get to the antimony bee within a couple of episodes or so, but hopefully we can get to our end goal, which is this antimony bee. But how we're going to do that is, as you can see in previous attempts, the bees kind of just fly everywhere. Oh, and that... we don't need that. But, sleep. You took the bed. Where's the bed? Bed. I need a bed, I need a bed. I couldn't find it. So we're going to do that, but the way that we're going to be able to handle all these different bees is that we're actually going to make something called a compact machine. Now, I don't know what it means by this. What we're going to try and do is figure out what machine is probably the right size for us. So bees need, as you can see when we go back in here, the hive needed to be at least 2 to 5 blocks away from the wall. When we did that back a few episodes back, let's get some. I don't know how many buttons we're going to need. We're just going to do 32 so that we can make atom shrinking. Grab that, enlarging, and make our little handheld device here. So 2 to 5 blocks out, I probably could have... Okay, so he is going through occultism. We're just stuck at antimony, so we're both trying to work on ways to get access to... I need deep slate. I need a lot of it. Okay. Just cook down. Holy crap. We need to pull out a view with a higher upgrade, which is fine. Pipe, easy. Yeah, so that's the idea, is that we're going to try to really crush through that. If we don't have, if something's not going on. Okay. Sorry, I am on call for the weekend, so I need to verify that I'm able to see that. Also in the last episode, we've got a book called The Tome of Alchemy that we can duplicate wither nether stars for the price of like maybe a few stacks of redstone, which is fine because we're at 34,000. So that is good to go. So we're going to get an upgrade here. We're going to go to the ultimate upgrade because it seems like this furnace burns much faster than the others. So we're going to just replace that and then run through more. We're going to have to upgrade this as well in the future, which is fine. But for now, we're going to make a crap ton of this. Oh, I didn't need regular deep slate. Good to know. And actually, we might need to fix these chests. Not quite, but we are going to probably want to at some point. So I will do that off camera so that we don't have to bother ourselves with that. We're going to make some of this. Hopefully that's all we need. Actually, I could look up what other size. Okay. So tiny is a 3x3, small is a 5x5, normal is a 7x7, large is 9x9, giant is 11x11, and maximum is 13x13. So if that's what we want to do, and we need to have at least 5 blocks between the excuse me, between the wall and the what are all these different size machines? What's soaring? What's small? What's normal? What's farming? I don't know what that means. That's something that I could probably look into a little bit later. But it looks like the one that we're really looking for is that normal 7x7. So we could do these over the smaller ones. And then maybe have one, maybe do one colossal machine for the normal bees. Like, we have some normal bees over here. Oh, and yeah, he doesn't understand that part yet. But we're going to. We're going to, we will be going to do those bees for him, which actually means I'm going to snag these beehives from him. Because that's worthwhile to... Oh, he did get some. Oh, we're going to snag that so that it's good for us to have the comb anyways. So, shears. Grab that because that's always going to be helpful to have enough honeycomb for everything. So, let's get off to starting this. So, we need... Okay, we need a few of those. Okay. Probably not a good idea to make a bunch of that, but let's just do that so that if we have to do any more crafting recipes. We're going to need 1 per bee, which is actually... So to get an antimony bee, we'll need 10 in lead or silver in lead. We'll need a breeding chamber. So we could do silver, tin, or lead. To get to silver, we need... So let's do it this way. So for tin bee, or for silver bee, it is mason and iron. To get an iron bee, it's a ashy and a crystalline. This bee is solitary and can be found living alone in nests around the overworld, or it can be spawned in with a regular honeycomb in a bird's nest. Okay, so for the mason bee, it can be also done with either of these. Okay, so we could go down this route, which is, I think, is fine. We can make those pretty easily. And that would be just for the silver bee. For the lead bee, we're going to need a blue banded bee and an iron bee, which we already have. So we'll take the blue banded bee, and it's just made through specifically these ones. Okay, so that actually doesn't seem difficult. So we're going to need a total of maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... maybe 10 machines. So we probably should craft enough for 10 machines. And we'll do that. I'm going to get the crafting and stuff done for that, and I will be back in a bit.